Ferrari and Formula One. What do you think about Ferrari, man?
I
How do you think
think
they're doing?
I think Ferrari's doing extremely well. So I have on record, I think it was in November of 2021, where I sort of claimed Ferrari as my dark horse as being the team to look out for the most in 2022, not only because a new aero regulation gives them the opportunity to divorce themselves of an outdated aero concept.
Mm-hmm.
They can literally reinvent their entire car that's not carried over from the previous car. It gave them a lot of flexibility that they, weren't necessarily beholden to other designs like they were in the past.
Okay.
That's the one good thing. But if you remember last year, starting in, it may have been Sochi or it may have been another race, but there was an ERS upgrade that Ferrari did where they brought forward their 2022 ERS system and the 800-volt battery and all these kind of cool behind the scenes thing on the electrical side of their engine. They brought that forward last year to test it out to make sure it would be ready for this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you that if you look at the point scoring between Ferrari and like McLaren toward the end of the year, they were similar, like all the way up until that point. And then that ERS upgrade comes, and then suddenly the separation, there's divergence there. So we have realistic evidence that package is extremely strong. That electrical system is part of the current car. So even though people don't understand the aero concept as much as they'd like to, and even F1 designers say they thought that the car looked like it was designed by committee, the fact of the matter is you don't have to understand why something works in order for it to work. As weird as it looks, it clearly works.
I love it actually.
Yeah, it clearly works. It clearly works. So it's like vacuum sealed is what it looks like.
Right. I love it, man. I've loved it since they launched it. When I saw their design, I loved it, man, just because of the curves. And I'm a plane guy, so the front view of those side piles just was really attractive to me. The top view from the curve, the way they're directing that area and the vents, I actually loved it. A lot of people thought it was bulky. I heard a lot of Troy lawnmower built jokes, but
that's what I'm saying. What's so ironic is there's this kind of historical revisionism that happens with cars. It's almost like people say, well, this is garbage, this looks terrible, we don't even like the way this looks, let's do something else. And then suddenly it starts winning races. And then years later, they're like, this thing was amazing. It was incredible the entire time. We always do. People can never be honest about their real-time opinions.
Right.
What I'll say about Ferrari is they have the hybrid power to be successful. They have the downforce to be successful. It's one of the things that has really helped them versus Red Bull. Red Bull has insane top speeds currently, which is why they won Jeddah. But Ferrari has some excellent downforce. They still get porpoising every now and then, but honestly, it appears that getting the porpoising problem is actually correlated with how much downforce you have. We actually have based on experience, because if you remember, in the Barcelona test, right, and in the Bahrain test, McLaren had like the lowest porpoising problem at all. Everyone said, wow, McLaren is so stable. What are they doing to actually get this incredible solution? Right. Are they doing something tricky to have stronger vortices, sling the edge of the floor to make the diffuser work better, and the venturi tunnels, and all these explanations? At the end of the day, it seems like the most actual explanation is that they're down 100 points on downforce. Right? They don't have the downforce to push the car to the ground enough to create the problem. Right?
Thanks for tuning in and watching another video here at Wolfpack Performance. Check out some of my other content on Formula One issues, our topics, and our DIY products on how to customize your vehicle. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.